she's saying, oh, he treats me like I'm dumb.
Yeah.
You're really going to let, no offense, him manage the entire finances? Look where you guys are.
That is a good question.
She just says, I don't want to get like a panic attack or anxiety over it. Or
I told you that when I was pregnant.
All of your debt is substantially worse than her debt. You are the one holding back the boat. You are the anchor holding you guys in the middle of a fucking storm. Download my new Simpler Budget app today and take control of your money once and for all.
Hi, my name is Travis. I'm 30.
And I'm Kelsey. I'm 27. We live in Montgomery, Texas.
And
Download my new
financial audit
today and take control of
down to the studio in Austin, my friends. So, Thomas, let's start with you. What are you doing at 30 years old?
Travis.
We use fake names here, so it was a T name.
It's all right.
That's fuck. Okay. What do you do?
I'm a production technician.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. We could use you here. How much you making? Probably not much.
65,000 a year.
Actually, better than I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people in the arts, not how we do it. I like to, incentivize with lots of bonuses and whatever. But a lot of people in the arts, they take poo-poo jobs.
Not production like this kind of production. Like a manufacturing production.
That makes more
Yeah.
sense. Okay, cool. So $65,000 a year.
Yeah.
Montgomery, Texas. How big is the town? Cost of living must be.
Small.
It's
Is it a suburb of an actual place?
no, it's a town. It's outside of Conroe.
Birthplace of the Texas flag.
Yeah, birthplace of the Texas flag.
Wow. I'm thrilled. And what do you do for a living there?
I work at a country club. I manage a front desk and pretty much like a guest services manager.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You do guest services
Yes.
with that volume of voice
I
at a front desk in a public place.
Yes. I am much more louder when somebody's
Be
not
much more
yelling at me.
louder here. I haven't even yelled yet. It hasn't even occurred. So how much do you make in that job?
I am hourly. I make $20.50.
An hour. Not bad. And how many hours a week do you work?
Typically between 40 and 45.
So what would you say hits your account on a monthly basis?
Oh God, math.
Huh?
Math.
1,200
Well,
to 1,300.
Well, what are you answering for her?
Yeah,
Mhm.
sorry.
Why does she not know? She's not allowed to know? What is this situation? What the
No,
fuck?
No,
Why?
no.
Why you look at him and go math and then he knows the answer? This is an interesting.
Mostly because I
Yeah.
do not know.
Why would you not know?
That is a good question.
I would
mostly-
love a semblance of a decent answer.
Okay, so I'm not very good with like the financials or budgeting or
This
money
it's
or
not even
anything
about
like that.
budgeting. You don't know what your fucking paycheck is?
No, I mean typically it's.
How do you not know what a paycheck is?
I know what a paycheck is.
How do you not know what your paycheck is? Because that's like your time that you're putting, your effort, your energy. You're getting contractually rewarded with it. You're putting in your time. You get the money in return. How would you not know what hits your account on a monthly basis?
It goes into a shared account, and my stub just goes into what I call the graveyard. So,
Why did you call it that?
because all of my stubs from like the entire time that I've worked there is in the graveyard.
It's the paper pay stubs that she's
Yeah.
talking about. She puts them in her desk.
Okay. All right. How much did you say hits on a monthly basis for her?
Monthly basis.
For her?
12 to 1,300.
Monthly basis.
Oh, monthly. No, that's
What do you think
bi-weekly.
monthly? Yeah,
Bi-weekly.
month. Both combined.
So
Both weeks of the buy.
24 to 2,600.
Yeah, I had 3,360 come in. Was that just a better month than normal?
She has health insurance through her company.
Why are you the one that? Yeah, but I'm asking what hits the account.
It comes out before it hits in our account.
$3,306 hit your account through her income.
Oh, it's just
Is that higher than normal?
Yes.
Is that
yes.
okay? So what was different?
Hours.
Yeah, it's mostly hours. So I manage the front desk. I have a whole staff of 3 under me.
Why did you work more this month, and why is that not happening in other months? Like, am I able to count this as a one-off situation? And if so, why? I need to figure out that. Literally, the basic minimum before we can even have this conversation. I need to know, what does the house bring in?
Well, like, what's the address? Like,
What's
the
the
average,
address?
not address, the average of my paycheck. I don't know.
Why would you know? Why are you the knower?
I kind of like pay the bills. I have all the accounts.
So you have
and
the
stuff.
eyes on it.
Yeah.
And, well, are we married?
Yes.
Yes.
Why don't you want to know? Why don't you want to be a part of the conversation? Every couple, there's one that usually both are dumb with money, but one at least knows, and the other one's just like,
It stresses me out and it causes fights between us. And
What do you guys fight about?
mainly just he tries to budget with me and I don't understand it. So I get really frustrated. And so I get mad at him because he made me frustrated.
Well, why? Well, okay, what's he doing that gets you frustrated? How does it work? Because she doesn't know? How do you approach it then? You can't approach someone who doesn't know things unless you're on the show, and yell at them unless you're on the show.
I don't yell. It's just I think
Or make them
I don't
act...
explain it enough to her, I guess. Maybe. Is that it?
Okay.
He gets mad when I ask too many questions.
Oh, not mad.
Well, how does it look? How does it
It's-
work? You can't do that unless you're on the show.
It's more like whenever she asks me questions, I answer the questions as if I guess I assume that she kind of understands more.
Well, how the does that work unless you're on the show?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's we're
Yeah,
describing the
obviously it does
entire.
not.
We're just describing the entire financial audit experience when we do have limited times. You want to know what really pisses me off about when they tried to ban TikTok? You or I could go to any data broker's website right now and buy anyone's data for just a few bucks. It's completely legal. Big companies with poor security are getting hacked every day, and your personal information is being sold on the dark web so spammers, scammers, and identity thieves can target you. And they face zero repercussions from it. If the government can ban TikTok, why won't they protect you from these similar practices? It's on us to protect ourselves, and that's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura keeps you safe online by doing all of the hard work for me. They'll identify data brokers who are selling my information and submit opt-out requests on my behalf. Give Aura a few weeks and you'll stop seeing your information on these sites when you search yourself, which will lead to less spam. Aura will also continuously monitor the dark web and alert me if they find any personal information is exposed. They're going to let me know fast if anyone tries to use this information to access my credit or bank accounts. Plus, they give me up to $5 million in identity theft insurance should the worst case scenario happen. So you can go to my link at aura.com/hammer to try 14 days for free. That'll be enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal data is exposed. Okay, but yeah, why do you approach it like that? Like, obviously in a relationship, it is different than a conversation that's happening between two strangers on the show. Why do you continue to approach it like that after multiple conversations?
Well,
Everyone's going to be different, but you already know her. She's not different than she is. She's her. You've had the conversation, so you know what the conversation's like with her. You don't have to approach it in that way because you know what works and what doesn't. And you know what doesn't is making her feel like she's dumb.
I guess so before we were married, we had separate accounts and we handled our
Good.
finances separately. So she kind of took care of her stuff and then I took care of mine.
So
and
when was that?
we
When was the
combined-
last time we did that?
We've been married for 2 years in May.
So why'd you want to separate from that part of the conversation once you guys were together? If you did it yourself, how did you do it doing it yourself? Were you able to do it with yourself?
So I still didn't pay attention to like what was going in. I knew how much hourly that I made, and I knew
How
that I
the
made enough.
Possibly were you able to survive without knowing your literal income at a basic minimum? Literally the basic minimum.
He would tell me how much he needed from me to pay like my car note or the rent or mortgage, and so I would just give him the money. So as long as I, covered my half, then in my mind we were good. So that's how I did it.
How many of you guys fight about money?
I don't know.
What's her issue? Because there's always two sides to a story. She's saying, oh, he treats me like I'm dumb. What's the issue on the other side? What are you dealing with?
Not necessarily like he treats me like I'm dumb, just that he doesn't understand that I need to ask a lot of questions to understand things. And it's not my typical topic that I'm interested in. And
So-
I find it also difficult to learn if
You
it's
don't
not
necessarily
interesting
have
to
have
me.
interest. I mean, in all of our household and life existence of responsibilities, we have to have interest to do it. To mow the lawn, we have to have interest in mowing the lawn?
He likes mowing the lawn.
Sure, but in order to do a basic minimum responsibility, you're required to have interest in it? That doesn't make any sense. That's not how adults operate. You're almost 30. That's not how you operate. You're multiple years into adulthood, basically a decade. That's not how we operate. That's not how we operate.
I honestly don't know what to say to that.
I need you to stand up and act like an adult in this relationship. And obviously, you need to correct your way of approaching this, which is very clear, and not make her feel like a child. But she
to be fair, when I do bring it up, she just says, "I don't want to talk about it. You're just gonna like." Give me like I don't want to get like a panic attack or anxiety over it or something like that.
What would give you anxiety about it? I think leaving it longer would give you higher anxiety because eventually you have to confront it because it only gets so bad to a certain point where you can't do anything else but confront it.
Yeah, that was when I told you that when I was pregnant, not to bring it up really when I was pregnant because I was trying not to like.
Whoa, there's a kid involved.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
How many?
just one.
Age?
9 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
all this debt with a 9-month-old kid. That's
Well.
okay.
Well, like I said, it's.
So it's 9 months. So you haven't been able to have that since 9 months. You've given up?
we have, but like,
he just said every time he brings it up, you're like, I'm gonna have a panic attack.
Well, I did give birth 9 months ago, so ever since then it's been brought back up.
But no, you said it was don't do that during pregnancy.
Right, I'm not pregnant. I had the baby.
Oh, so you're saying now that's your excuse is that you'll have anxiety? Not you were saying that during the pregnancy.
It's not necessarily that. It's that when I was pregnant, I didn't want to stress out too much because I get nervous, or I got nervous that
I get it. So what's going on now if it's 9 months later? I don't give a fuck about the pregnancy anymore.
It's.
I think before we had a baby, we were doing pretty well. We had savings and everything like that.
This all happened in 9 months?
I had a lot of savings.
Yeah.
All the savings that we have in our savings account is technically mine.
How much was it?
Well,
How much was it possibly?
How
much was it?
After I paid for college, I had like 9,000, almost 10,000 in the savings account.
Okay. So we're talking about close to a basic minimum. I really thought we were going to uncover a pile of money. Not like it would have been good because it sounds like it's not there anymore anyway. But I mean, that's just kind of a basic emergency fund. So,
well, I'm typically more so of the saver of the relationship.
it's true.
And he spends a lot of money.
Kinda.
So that's another part too. Where like,
I'm so okay.
We spent most of that savings on the having the baby.
no, we didn't.
Well, okay. What did we spend it on then?
Well, I spent some on our wedding, and I bought my wedding dress because mom.
So 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're talking about 9,000 hours 2 fucking years ago.
Yeah, but we just didn't replenish it. I think.
Why?
The issue.
We haven't been able to.
Is the 9,000 hours to make or break of this entire situation? What are we talking about?
We haven't
We're really
lost all of
hyper-focusing
it.
on this 90,000. Huh?
We haven't lost all of it. I think there's like 30.
Then why do I have debt in front of me?
$3,500 left in it because I don't want to spend anymore.
Okay, what the is going on? What is going on? Huh? How about someone just tell me what's going
The
on?
savings
don't
is
wanna
there
spend
for
the
emergencies.
savings.
No,
on
what is
debt.
going on in general here, guys? What are we looking at?
I think we didn't want to spend. We spent money on credit cards rather than spending it on our money.
My thought is that the money that was left
So you can't
over
answer the question.
from after I paid for college.
I'm asking what's going on right now, guys. What are we looking at? For fuck's sake. This is going to be a slog, isn't it? Okay. So I had 3,360 come in from you. That is not normal.
No.
Confirmed.
No.
What is normal?
24 to 2,600.
Okay. What is normal for you?
I'll
I'll do 2,500 for
19, 27 a paycheck, so like 30. Oh God, I'm having a brain fart. $3,800.
her. I had 3,000 or 4,000.
I had 3 paychecks this month.
Okay. So it's normally.
It's normally 1927 every 2 weeks. I can't math that right now in my head.
1927?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're looking at 6,354 is the household income. What's the struggle?
Well, cars, I think, is the initial problem.
Okay.
He's a car flipper.
Not a car.
Why, dude?
Like,
It's just every time someone
I'm a car
is
person.
a car.
I like cars.
Congratulations! I like your daughter having a permanent roof over. Was it her daughter?
Yes.
Having a permanent roof over her head, and not having a risk of that being lost because our parents are out of control.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah, I tried to work it down to get out of the cars, but yeah, we're currently in a like pretty upside down car. Judy heard you.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get into that.
Technically, it's
So,
not my
we know
Jeep.
6,354 comes in. Guys, what did you spend last month?
I have no clue.
That's not the answer to a question that I asked. I would love a number.
I would probably say like 7,500.
What do you think? Come on, what do you think? You're at least existing when money's being spent. Whether or not you look at the books.
I guess he would be right. Like 7 or
7,500.
8.
We're okay with spending over $1,000 more than we make. You're okay with this? You allow this to happen instead of actually trying to get in there and try to fix it. You just allow him to dominate it without you asking questions, being curious. You'd be okay with that. And why are you, the manager of the money, okay with spending $1,200 more than you make on a monthly basis?
Well, I'm not okay with it.
Then why is
but-
it happening? Because you're this bill spender. You're the one tracking the income. Not okay with it? Well, you're the one managing it. I think you would have to be okay with it.
Well, we had like Christmas and
Everyone has Christmas. Shut the up.
Yeah.
Well, I think also part of it is I ask him if it's okay if I buy something and he tells me yes, and I don't think we actually are. I think I'm learning that.
You're learning that. When had you have learned that?
Well, when he recently, probably at the end of November, all throughout December and January, that's when he really honed in on wanting to kind of create a budget. And yeah.
So we would spend less than we make if you honed in on trying to create a budget, not 1,000.
But I
200
didn't
more than we
understand
make.
it. And every time that I'd ask him if it was okay
Why are
if
you
I buy
saying yes
something.
no matter what? Why are you asking for things if you know it doesn't fit in? Your gut, you just told me you know it doesn't
Well,
fit in.
because he's the money guy. He tracks it.
No,
So
that's
he
Brian
should
and
be able to
Bo.
tell me
Okay.
if it's okay or not.
Yeah. It's hard to say no.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I mean,
Be a little bit of a. It's okay.
I just don't like being a dick.
Yeah, well, now your finances are suffering, and you guys are gonna have to be somewhere else. You're gonna have to make larger sacrifices instead of a small little McFry saying no. Now you're gonna have to cut massive things
Yeah.
because you're not able to have a conversation about your money without making her feel bad, and you're not willing to have a conversation without feeling anxious, and it's only gonna get worse. And by the way, guys, it wasn't 7,500; it was 8,500.
Oh.
So $2,200 more than we bring in on a monthly basis. Yeah, why? Money guy, apparently? You don't even know the amount of money that went out. I thought you were the bill payer. I thought you were the dude who manages the money. Obviously, that is not even close to true.
Yeah.
Well, I like to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's all you give me is yeah?
Okay, so Amazon is easy for Christmas, and I got an Amazon card, and I thought we could put
thought-
everything on there, and then
With the cash
Yeah.
back,
They
we would.
can't.
yeah.
It'd be like free money to
You
spend
guys
on
don't even care.
Christmas for.
You guys don't even
Our daughter.
care. Look at look at your answers with that. You don't even care.
Yeah.
Why the f are you guys here?
Because we care and we want to get it straight.
Really, not with that
Well-
language. The Amazon card's the first one we're about to look at.
Yeah. Well, so we want to get things set up so that we can be better for
Why are you
our
spending
daughter.
$2,200 more than you make on a monthly basis if you're the one managing the money, you know what's coming in and what's going out? And then you tell me it was actually $1,000 less than that.
Well, it's also
What does that want? I feel like you want to spend more on bullshit Christmas more than you want to care about your daughter. If you want to care about your daughter, you would put those priorities over that, but you're not putting those priorities over that. So obviously you're showing that you do not care about your daughter more.
Well, the Christmas was for her.
Yeah, but it wasn't actually providing the actual benefit like what you want to do, whether it's a school fund
Yeah.
or whatever else.
That's what
Yeah,
I want to do is
okay.
create a school fund for her.
Well,
So-
you're not going to do it if you aren't able to look at a budget. Maybe you should look at a budget. Maybe you should know how much money's coming in. I don't think you get to create a school fund if you don't know how much money's coming in.
No,
What money would go to a school fund if the money that's coming in is an unknown amount?
I have no idea. That's why I want to understand it.
Want to? Why haven't you done anything to understand it?
Because
Google exists. YouTube exists. Hi, we're here.
the terms of everything financial is just,
Money,
I don't understand
Dollar,
it.
account, income, expenses.
It just doesn't compute in my brain.
What I just said was too advanced.
Not necessarily. I mean, you kind of dumbed it down, but a lot of
What else is there? Interest, minimum monthly payment. You know those.
yeah. Now I do.
Well, what else is there?
I don't know. I guess I'm just overthinking it.
What are you overthinking? You're not thinking. You haven't looked at a dollar. What thinking leads to overthinking? You're not thinking. There's no thinking.
I panic,
By what? You haven't done anything.
because I don't know the information. That's why I panic.
So why don't you get the information? It's literally right there. You can open accounts. Yeah.
I guess
I
I don't have
don't-
a
I think
good
you-
excuse for that. But
I think you guys have a desire. I think you guys have a desire for your daughter's future. I don't think through your actions and your language, you actually care more about that than your having fun, your little Christmas, your car flipping, protecting your anxieties. I think you put those easy pleasures that can be achieved like that over the long-term desires that I think you truly have for the daughter. But you want those immediate dopamine hits. That is what you're putting first. And your language is showing that. And then you spent $2,200 more than you make on a monthly basis because you don't care. You don't care enough to look. You don't care enough to know. As the one who does look, we don't care. You do not leave this building until you download the Simpler Budget app. Since you guys get premium forever, you guys get a 2-week trial. But since you guys get premium forever, use the automatic connecting accounts. You can look in there. It'll show you exactly how much money came in and went out and into what categories. And if your budget's over, if it's under, it literally does it all for you. There's no more excuses. So you do not leave until you download that and redeem the free annual or the free premium forever. Sit down in the live sessions with the certified financial planners. Take the classes. Do everything. Stop fucking around. This is it. No more of putting the bull above your child. There's no more of that. I want to see self where you guys think you are, and then we're going to talk about this Amazon card. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, go. And on go, I want you guys at the same exact time to give me what you think your household financial score is, 0 to 10. 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. Where do you think the household is? 3, 2, 1.
2.
Okay, so you think you're a little better, but you're also the one that doesn't know anything about your money. And you're the one that says you know things about your money, but also don't know anything about your money. So that's fair. They're both low scores. Your guys' finance probably do suck. We're about to find out together. You guys watch your Hammer Financial Score? It's free. Link in the description below. Check it out. See where you stand in the world of finances. And if you want to come on this show, get a good financial beating, some tough love, and hang out with everyone here. It's a good time. Go to calebhammer.com/apply. We'd be happy to have you here. Okay, Amazon Chase card. Tell me, what is up with the Amazon Chase card? I believe I heard a rumor from your mouth earlier that this is a new card?
Yeah, relatively. It's,
So what the why? Why are we opening more debts if we can't manage our debts? If our debts are getting worse, why are we opening more access to lines of credit? Especially to a dangerous platform like Amazon where all you have to go is boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about how dangerous it really is because we were initially got it because of the cash back. We're going to use the cash back to pay for Christmas the following year.
And her birthday.
The are you talking about? Walk me through the math, please. Please, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
So-
Let's see 2025's Christmas paid by the cash back from 2024, of which is only 5% cash back on the Amazon card. Trust me, I like the card. I know the card. Go ahead, please.
Well, I mean,
Well, actually, no. Can he have the whiteboard? I want him to draw how he thinks this works. I want to see your grand plan, your special little plan. Okay? Can you draw this for me? Well, this is pretty fucking exciting for the world of financial audit.
Something big, Mar.
Nearly 60,000 of you have downloaded my budgeting app, Simpler Budget, in just a few weeks of its launch. And let me tell you, we've heard amazing feedback. People are enjoying the automatic account connections. People are enjoying the community chat. People are enjoying building their budget, sticking to it, and actually changing their lives finally for the first time. And we are adding new features every single week, and I am going to make this the best budgeting app that has ever been created. This is a project that I am so proud of. We put hundreds of thousands of dollars into this thing. For every account that signs up, it also costs us money. And guess what? It costs us money for every single account that is automatically connected through the Plaid system. It's pretty wild. But to make sure you actually get the value out of it that you crave and that it's worth it to you, there is a free trial. So download the Simpler Budget app today. Join the 60,000 people who are literally changing their lives for the first time. Literally, this gives you control of your financial future once and for all. So download Simpler Budget today. Keep it to yourself. I'll look. You draw. I want you to make the craziest
God, dude.
diagram you've ever made in your life. And use the colors. Go crazy.
It made sense to me.
All right.
All right. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Go on, guy.
Just
Oh, big artist.
okay.
on.
So it has a $5,000 limit. So if we get to the 5,000, 5% of that would
If we get to the
probably
5,000.
over the course of a full year, though. I mean, it would be initially we were gonna pay it off every month.
Well,
So,
of course, that's everyone's
yeah.
little grand strategy,
Yeah, well-
grand plan.
Yeah, no, I'm not an artist, so. I don't even
But you
know
said the
what
cash back from this Christmas would pay for next Christmas. So make that math work, please. I would love to see this.
No,
I
not
want to
necess-
see your homework. I want to see your homework, and I will give you a grade.
Okay, well, not necessarily just from Christmas.
That is what you said,
No,
if I am
no.
not mistaken.
Over the course of the year.
Well, let's see. Come on.
So you have a $5,000 limit. You spend like. I know for a
Try to talk into the
fact-
mic.
I know for a fact we pay $200 a month for formula, so that's $200 a month every month times 12. So that's 2,400. 5% of that. My math is terrible, so this is going to be difficult.
Okay. Is the logic making sense so far, wifey? Looking over the husband's shoulder.
Whoa.
You don't know anything about your finances, but here's his logic that he used with your money.
No, the logic that he didn't draw it out for me like he is so nicely doing with you, but the way that he explained it to me was that since Christmas is in December and her birthday is in May, then we can use the cash back that we get from all the purchases to pay for birthday presents, and then the cash back that we get from May to December to pay for Christmas, and that would be pretty much
So is
quote
his logic
girl
making
math.
sense?
So
Does that make sense?
it made sense.
And how do we do that to make that work?
We spend money on it on the Amazon card so that we can get the cash back. It's like free money, I think.
But we were supposed to pay it off. That's the problem, is that we got.
I thought we were paying on it though.
Well,
That's
we were, but not paying it off every month.
I don't know if you're allowed to have a thought if you are not looking at the statements.
I guess that's true. I just pressed
Oh,
the
I gave up
purchase
all my
button.
art.
So let's see. Okay.
It's not
That's
great.
curious because right here I see interest accruing. So obviously the plan f***ing failed. $30.71. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? In one single month. Did we pay the minimum monthly payment? No. Or, well, we paid the minimum monthly payment. Did we pay off the full balance? No.
No.
No. So of the new balance of $2,012.64, okay, we get a 5% cash back, a huge $100. That's awesome. But in just about 3 months, wait, sorry, no, it wasn't even. That's not even how it works. Because no, you only made $1,487 a purchase. So really, the new cashback we got was $74. So in 2.5 months, 2.5 months of not paying on this balance and only making more purchases, guess what happens? It goes. You've negated the entire situation because, and I would just love to hear if I would love to hear. Which one's bigger, 5% or 28.49?
The 28.
Oh, that's curious. Yeah, that's the interest you're paying on the card that you thought was paid off because, you know, the guy that you trust with your money, as you say, the money guy, isn't.
Well, so for that card, we were planning our tax return to pay it off.
Right, because we gave birth to a really big tax break. So
Yeah.
You tit. Your plan was to pay for Christmas by using the cash back on a card that you were going to pay off every single month and not accrue interest on and not accrue fees because you were going to manage it perfectly. That plan failed. So instead, we wrap it up all the way and use our child tax credit to pay it off. However, what typically happens in this plan where you're making but we'll do this with this, with this, with this, something that was going to be paid via the tax return is gonna have to be put on the back burner or onto a credit card because that is just how you guys operate. In order to deal with this situation that you want to deal with, you use this. But now all of a sudden this is a problem, and then you have to use something else to do this, and this is the tax return right now that is dealing with the credit card, but this is gonna create its own problem because that's all you're doing. This was gonna cover another bill, and you're gonna put that on a credit card, and you'll be in this endless loop because that's all you guys do. No thoughts on that, guys. No thoughts on that. Not a single little brain cell connection.
I didn't know it was that high.
Oh.
Why?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to it.
And I'll tell you why. Because you haven't looked.
No.
You have a fucking newborn. We don't fuck around with this shit, guys.
To be fair, a lot of those purchases
You're gonna
were
to
for
be fair
her.
me. F your fairness. F your fair. Amazon, Target, Xbox, more Xbox, Disney Plus, the critical things in life, guys. Amazon. Prime Video, requirement for existence. Amazon. Best Buy. What did you get for $200 at Best Buy?
I have no clue.
What did we get for $200 of us?
This is what happens when you have no respect to the dollar. $200 is a ton of money. You better bet you I know what I spent $200 on last month.
I don't.
What did you spend $200 on last month?
I
What did you buy?
don't remember.
You don't.
I don't.
Well, you're paying interest on it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that you could buy from other places with an Amazon card.
That's just a credit card. It works anywhere.
I've been using it.
So
for
this
Amazon.
that's how he speaks, and then you think okay, I see it. Yeah, because you responded like a sassy. Only I'm allowed to do that. I have consent for it.
Fair enough. Okay. Fair enough.
You're not gonna get anywhere talking like that to her.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mean it disrespectfully.
It doesn't matter how you mean it. It doesn't fucking matter how you mean it. It's how the other person takes it. Trust me.
Now you see why I get so frustrated when I talk to him about the budget. So
Yeah, but it's also your responsibility as well because you can take a look in the fucking accounts without asking.
I guess, yeah.
Amazon. Who wants to pull up the Amazon? Who wants to pull it up? Fees. Who was late? Hey, bill
We were
payer.
late?
Hey, bill payer. You were late on a month last year. You were late. The pay bill guy.
Oh.
The money guy. He was so excited.
When were
To
you
be late.
late?
It was in December. I logged in, and then it logged me out. It was a login thing. I know it was my fault. It was my fault. I got logged out, and then
He got logged out.
locked out.
Then you call.
Yeah, that's what I did, but it was too late. It was already late.
I never got locked out. You could have just used my phone.
Why is it not
That's fine.
on auto pay?
I don't know. I don't.
That's a
really-
thrilling reason.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know you could put credit card payments on auto pay.
And you're the money guy.
Yeah.
You talked to me sassy when I didn't know you can buy Best Buy off of an Amazon
Fair
card.
enough.
Who's showing me the Amazon account?
She can show you.
Like our.
So you're the one
purchases.
spending on Amazon even though you don't know the financial situation?
It's mostly me. Yeah, because I don't like to go out into the world.
Guys, he's the spender. That's what she said earlier. That's what she said. Those are the words that came out of her mouth.
I will.
That was
I don't know how it
$1,500 of
works,
spending. $1,500 of spending on 6,000
trying to
hours a
do?
month.
Do you want to screen record it or
Yeah.
just?
Oh,
I don't
And
know how to do that.
we'll censor anything private. Yes.
okay. Well, here's the orders.
A laundry basket. I'm sure we didn't have that.
Oh, well,
I'm gonna
I
put
have
this
a
on
metal
Do
toy
Not
box
Disturb.
for all the toys, and I get scared that she's gonna bang her head on it, so I got a softer one.
So a lot of it is for our daughter. Like
I hope so.
the formula
Huggies
is only
that's
available on
fair.
Amazon.
Candy sticks don't 100% need it. Same with I bet that the Hungry Teeth are. I could see it, but maybe just choose one or the other, right? It's like I get it. You're buying a lot of things. You have a good heart for it. The goat milk formula. Wow, we're going to the third.
Yeah.
The third
It's
animal.
closer to breast milk than
Yeah.
regular
it's
formula.
Yeah, it's better for them.
Okay. And you're not titting it up.
I stopped producing sadly around like 6 or 7 months.
Well, just let me know. I can always squeeze for myself.
I mean, please do. Breast milk is better than anything on this planet, so
Yeah.
Well, it's coffee creamer when it comes out.
probably not good for babies then.
Yeah, baby stuff. Foundation.
Yes.
Translucent beauty stuff.
Mhm.
Another thing for the face.
Yes,
And more makeup stuff.
I'm first impressions. I have to look the part, unfortunately. So they
For a
do.
receptionist job?
Yes.
Are you getting commission?
Sadly, no.
Well, why would you as a receptionist? I'm like, I get it. Guess a makeup. There's like 50 different makeup purchases in here.
Yeah, I mean, they quite
we got the
literally
goat milk
do a
again.
review on our appearance. It's like a little section in the yearly
Okay,
review.
you got a
so
fancy hot and iced coffee maker.
yes,
Get a Mr. fucking coffee and an
we
ice.
did. We did, and it broke.
Yeah, bro.
Get a slightly better one or the same one again. I don't know. That was just a unlucky thing.
We were trying to stop buying Red Bulls
Replaceable mop.
because we were
Lots of goat formula. My goodness, we're
She eats a lot.
yeah.
Oh, you're into the fucking little lusty and bestiality animals and dragons fucking each other books that my
No,
lady
no.
friends are into.
No.
the books.
No, it's not
yes.
like that. But
All
yes,
that
I do.
smut, they love that stuff.
Yeah.
All the lady friends in my friend group love the smut.
Hmm.
The dragons,
No.
humans and
No,
stuff.
God, no.
It's so interesting. It's so
I
interesting.
did
You
not know
you
that's
should
what
read a
those
book.
books were about.
Oh,
It's
it's so
not.
naughty. They're just always touching wings.
No.
It's crazy.
Oh, that's the wrong book, by the way. You're thinking of a different book series than the one you're seeing.
I don't know, but you're getting eczema relief.
That's for our daughter.
Tell her to stop.
I
Lots
wish.
of Red Bull, goat milk every second of our life. We got multiple phone cases, by the way, in the month. Baby math toy, yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Wood and play tool set. It's just like in terms of necessities. Like remember, you're paying interest on this. I'm
But-
okay if you got that in cash. It'd be a little different because I appreciate getting simulation things for the kid. But you're doing this on a card that you can't pay off that is accruing interest that had a late fee last year that you thought was paid off every single month that was supposed to pay for Christmas next month, which is now negatively paid for Christmas, as in you're gonna have to pay basically double for Christmas to make it work. Yeah, that's how we're doing it.
Hmm.
It's not the absolute worst. It's a lot of purchases. The makeup was a lot.
It's drugstore, so it's cheaper than.
It was still a lot of different kinds.
No, it should be the same foundation. So.
I saw a few different things in there. Go through the budgeting class. That's the one I want you to go through. We do debt and investing as well. Go through the budgeting class. Go through the fucking budgeting class. You guys get it for free. You guys get it for 15% off as a bundle in our Stan store, link below. But guys, you have to go through it together. Take the education together. You have to be on the same page. That will teach her about money. If she takes a debt class, that'll teach you guys about the fundamentals of debt, good and bad. Do the eventually the investing one. Then you don't have to explain. You guys take it together. You learn together. You take the quizzes together. It all goes well, and then no more arguments. No more him having to explain.
Yeah, that takes the pressure off me.
Yes, but also you guys can just have an adult conversation. Yeah. Quicksilver, what's up with this?
That is.
I don't know which one
that's
is.
Our capital one.
Quicksilver.
Oh.
It's so originally when we bought our house, I had that credit card way before. But we had our house. When we got our house, I put all of our utilities on it, and we did pay it off every month for 3 years. And then when she was out of work for
was it paid
after she partially?
Yeah.
What was the percentage?
60. But it was only
60%.
for.
No, I took all my vacation time. I saved up my vacation time and all of my sick time. I had like 80 hours of each, and I took those. And then I was paying for the temporary disability, and they paid me for 6 weeks at 60%.
Yeah.
But after that, had to come out of pocket.
Okay.
So that's about 3 to 4 months while she was out of utilities, and we were gonna.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't 3 or 4 months of utilities.
Yeah, it is. Because when you went back to work, that month was also weird because you went back like partially through the month.
Yeah, I went back early.
Yeah.
What does the future hold for business? Ask 9 experts and you'll get 10 answers. Rates will rise or fall. Inflation's going up or down. Is there an upcoming bull market or a bear market? Can someone invent a crystal ball already? Until then, over 41,000 businesses have future-proofed their business with today's sponsor, NetSuite by Oracle, the #1 cloud ERP, bringing accounting, financial management, inventory, HR, all into one fluid platform. With NetSuite, you have one unified business management suite. No more guessing games, just one source of truth, giving you the visibility and control you need to make quick decisions. Plus, real-time insights and forecasting, you're peering into the future with actionable data. So when the time to make a decision comes, you're empowered with the info to make the right choices. Once NetSuite is part of your business, you'll be closing the books in days, not weeks. As a business owner, we all want to be spending less time looking backwards and more time on what's next. Whether your company is earning millions or even hundreds of millions, NetSuite helps you respond to immediate challenges and seize your biggest opportunities. And speaking of opportunity, download the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning at netsuite.com/hammer. The guide is free to you at netsuite.com/hammer. Once again, that's netsuite.com/hammer. Thanks to NetSuite for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's jump back into the audit. So we were gone and you had to spend on a credit card is what you're saying. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. Well, it was already being spent. I just didn't pay it off. I paid the minimum payment on it instead so that whenever she came back to work, we could knock it out. But obviously we did not get to that part.
Why didn't we cut back on fun? Because I know you guys spend on fun.
Well, it was 3 months postpartum were not fun.
But you spent on it.
On the card.
Well, that card is for
That's utilities. What I'm saying. You can cut back the lifestyle a little because I know you guys are living higher than you need to at a minimum.
Yeah.
Listen, it sucks that you got 50%. I'm sorry you had to take your vacation time. You know, that's I
guess
what it was. Yeah, exactly. That is a better way to look at it because what are we going to do? Cry?
Yeah.
I don't know. So, but you have to actually adjust. And you have the ability to meal prep. You have the ability to cut back on going out to eat or something. You have the ability to buy less things that are 100% unnecessary. Okay?
Hormonal postpartum women get what they want. Or you don't get to see the next day.
I'm sure. I get
It's-
it. I understand what you're saying, and I would want to take care of mine as well.
The rage is real.
I get it, but guess what? You're still paying for it, and it's 9 months later. So these are the consequences of those immaturities.
Yeah.
If we're using real words, okay?
Mm.
If we're unable, I don't know. Was that accident? Was the kid intentional or an accident?
It was intentional.
Very
I don't
intentional.
think we were ready yet. If we had to put our life on a
I
credit
think
card,
we were.
No, he told
you
me
had to
that
put
we were
your
ready.
life on a credit card. He doesn't know how much he spends in a month.
I asked him over and over again if we can afford a child.
Well, he doesn't know a single about your
Okay,
finances.
but before we had a baby, we had like an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month. We
That he
don't
was-
spend. Now we spend on daycare and other things.
No, I
The-
think
We had
but
more
while she was
livability.
out though, if you had an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month, if she was making 60% as the less income of the house, you should have been able to squeeze by pretty decently.
Oh, we did. That's what I'm saying. As soon as
No,
she,
you said you put it on a credit card.
well,
right?
I did. I just didn't pay it. That was
Why'd you pay it?
on
Why are we
that
putting
was
it on
on
a
me.
credit card?
I was just trying to make sure that we had cash available if she had to stay out longer.
Listen,
that was my intention.
That's the thing. Then you weren't ready to have a kid. You should have had a bigger stockpile if your big fear was not having cash available and having to put it on a credit card. If you had to put things on a credit card, regardless of the reason why, if you had to, you were
that's
not ready.
that's another thing that came out of my savings too, was like the you have to prepay the hospital for the baby, so that came out of my savings as well.
Okay, which again, you factor in, right? How much did that cost?
Like
12.
the prepay,
Yeah.
like $12.67.
Yeah.
Okay, and we factor that in. Reality of the
Yeah.
situation. We're not going to boo-hoo, cry.
Yeah.
Doesn't cover all of it though.
I know you did, but that took away. And then you felt like you didn't have enough cash, so you put it on a credit card, and now we're still paying for this 9 months later, with interest accruing $39.18 on a monthly basis. You have a balance of $1,513.09. That went up from $1,455. Your balance has only gone up.
Yeah.
$462 of purchases. Guys, with a $54 minimum monthly payment, it went up.
Is it only bills that are going?
Yeah, it's
on
only
there?
bills.
Well, let's see.
It should only be utility.
I see energy. Yeah. Okay. You're the fucking Brian and Bo money guy of this conversation, according to you both. Buddy, if it is accruing interest and you cannot pay off the entire balance, regardless if it is bills, we're not putting it on a card that is fucking us, because you are paying a 30% fee for your bills. Why would you allow to pay 30% extra on your bills? Why is that okay in your mind?
Okay, let me answer that for you. I remember him saying that he was going to put all of our bills on a credit card that we can pay it off, and like at the end of each month.
I've heard that like 3 times now, and it's never happened.
So that it would help his credit, because
What's your credit score?
It's like
better
a
now.
690.
That's obviously not happening. You gotta stop. You gotta stop having that like arrogance, thinking you're going to be able to pay off everything. You never get. So why have you failed in this? Why have you failed in this? Because in the cards we've talked at so far, you're always like, I'm gonna pay them off. It was the plan to pay them off. Okay, so how have we failed on that every fucking time?
I have a paranoia of our checking account going below like $1,000.
Good, you should budget, spend less than you make, and then boom, no paranoia. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Simpler budget. Download it, easy, and you wouldn't have fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
What? I'm so confused. What's the real issue? Because that's a stupid issue, because you can control that.
I
Why aren't you
guess it's easier to make the minimum payment.
Then pay off the balance. But your
Yeah.
entire intention in telling yourself was that you're going to pay off the balance. Then you keep telling yourself that
Well, I
as you open a
started
new
doing
card
that.
like an Amazon
I
card.
started off doing that.
But you weren't doing it for a while now.
I-
You weren't doing it for a while now, and you thought you could open up a new credit card?
yeah.
Christmas.
Well, yeah, it's for Christmas. So, I mean,
Your Christmas, your kid won't know.
yeah.
They don't have memories until after like 3.
Is that true?
2 or 3, yeah.
Memories that they can like
Remember?
bring to like the forefront. Yeah.
You got some imprinting going on, but
Yeah.
whatever, like, just hand them a fucking pretzel and they think they got something exciting.
Babies can't have
Candy
pretzels.
pretzels.
You know what I mean. You didn't have to go crazy for Christmas. Sometimes
Well,
at
we
a younger,
didn't. We only bought her like 2 gifts, and the rest came from like families. But then,
then this excuse for it was Christmas is stupid.
well, my cousin
then.
had a baby 9 days after me too, so I obviously bought
Happy
some
birthday,
stuff.
brand new baby. We can't pay for our own. F off. In a nicer way. So I care about, I don't know, maybe it's a personal thing. I care about being able to take care of your kid.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it was again only like 2 gifts for.
What were the gifts? Because you literally told me,
Toys.
but it's Christmas.
They're
toys. So they were
We're just-
teething and
Yeah.
beginning to like.
So all of this was because of Christmas.
Well, yeah,
but it
but
was
they're
only 2
educational.
gifts.
Not all of
They're
it, not all of
educational
it.
toys.
Gifts.
Not all of it.
But you have only brought up Christmas. So what the
well,
That's all I bought.
that was
Lord,
that
that was
was
my big
the most
purchases,
recent.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, we buy diapers, we buy wipes, we buy all that stuff on Amazon. That's why it's on there.
I sent her a lot of my like.
And we bought things for each other as well on there.
Yeah.
And
Like with the books, you bought me a Kindle.
we didn't buy
what
unnecessary
the
people
smut?
like
She
our.
doesn't need more.
We didn't buy like our third cousin's gifts or whatever. We just bought.
Listen, I don't know.
Like our
you told
immediate
me,
family,
You told me
yeah.
it was f***ing Christmas. That's all I heard. I'm taking your words. I'm trying to listen to you and actually accept what you want or accept what you say is the reality of the situation.
Yeah. But we're, yeah, it's just. I mean, that was the main thing. Is Christmas. We spent it on Christmas.
Well,
Guys, this
Lately,
is all
yeah.
utilities. I don't know what the f-
that one's utilities. Yes.
Yeah, and it's at 28.24%. I always talk. I mean, you got 1,633. I always tell people if they have like $1,000 in a high yield savings to put it in the brokerage I use, Moomoo, because they get 8% on their money for a while. And like that's incredible. That's an incredible return on your investment. You know, so S&P 500 averages out at 10%. You are losing 28.24% of your money. This is fucking crazy, and it's because we're afraid. So what would happen if you drop? Can you tell me a little example? What would happen if in your checking account it went under? Your big fear. Your big fear. What would happen? Oh, guy, what would happen? What would happen?
Probably start panicking, to be honest.
What would happen?
I would cut back
What would
everything.
actually happen
I mean, if it went under
Pretty
the
bad.
1,000, nothing.
if it went under
Under
the
0?
Under
I
0?
mean,
What would
You
happen?
get charged.
Oh, a little overdraft fee, perhaps?
Yeah.
You're losing that same amount of money that you would have in an overdraft fee on just the interest on this card alone, if not double. So this fear is stupid because mathematically it's equating in the same
He
way.
used to have that fear. I kind of instilled that into him, though, of it not
She's
dipping.
smiling about this. Okay.
Yeah,
What?
because
What? Tell me.
his thing was before I kind of trained him.
Is she excited about this? What
Yeah,
was
No,
that
he
here?
had-
she's proud that she convinced me.
It goes back to the car
stop
flipping where he
blowing
had
all my money.
18. Yeah, he had 18 cars. He put aftermarket, this, that, and the other. Wheels and tires were always first thing to go onto it. So when I got together, I had, because I obviously grew up poor, I was like, you can't spend, like you have to have X amount of money in your checking account at all times. But like he did not, he would live on like $8 in his checking account where, yeah. But
Yeah.
Where was the fear instilled? Just that?
I
was-
instilled
well,
it because like he learned from me.
Yeah.
so
So
you
like
just told him not. Okay. I
I
thought there was gonna be okay.
So originally, I would blow all my money on car parts and stuff, and then I would live off like $20 for like a month.
yeah.
Yeah, use some of your fucking scrappy energy now. Cut
Yeah.
back. Learn some of those skills you had. Was that stupid? Sure, but you were being scrappy. You can be scrappy again, man.
Yeah. Well, the problem, I think the problem is that I have this fear now that I
What?
can't do it. That I can't
Huh?
go below or can't.
Oh, fear.
Yeah. I have like a.
No, I don't want you to go below, but all I am saying, if your big fear is that you're going to hit an overdraft, you lost just as much money, if not double, on this card alone. And then we had 3 cards that's accruing interest. So you're essentially getting the overdraft mathematical equation times 5 right now on a monthly basis. So what, like, your logic isn't working. Sure, I mean, at that point, a payment bounce would hit, a return fee could be done if what is coming out of that checking account that goes into overdraft is like a credit card payment or something. Yes, there are more consequences, but mathematically, you're still basically paying that now. And it's, listen, if you know what is going in, what is going out, if you manage what is going out and you know what is coming in, it won't happen. No one overdrafts like that. You know what's happening. And if you have to swipe the debit card for an emergency, you know if you have the money or not.
Yeah.
So that's bullshit. Stop with that. That is an anxiety that is irrational in your case because you can control it.
Well, now the fear is kind of trying to pay off all of them so we don't have that because he finally
Our
told
credit
me.
card balances have gone up. That is curious. That is an interesting response to fear. Make it worse? I'm drowning. Let me go further down. It's an interesting reaction. A shark is coming towards me. Let me cut myself.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting way of going about the dumb Apple Card. What's up with this?
Which Apple Card
I
is
have
it?
no idea.
Yeah.
If
it's the one over
we have the
$1,000,
real
that
names
says-
blacked out. So $1,361.45.
That's mine.
Okay, what's going on?
Honestly, that one I just used.
Shark of the balance went up.
Yeah,
Would have
yeah.
thought that never happens for
It's
you
not my
guys.
card,
Because it's a
so-
big fear of that debt. We have to pay off all the debt.
Yeah.
Big fear.
I would spend that one just like on gas stations and
The f- are you kidding?
like energy drinks.
Stop. Buy in bulk.
I
Buy
did for a
You
little
did on
while.
Amazon.
Yeah,
Well, then
on
you're
Amazon.
doing worse. Why revert?
I
Doesn't
also
make
buy
sense.
I buy other things on there as well. Like
What are you kidding? What are you, zinning
What do you
up?
think
Yeah.
he's getting?
You
Not
actually?
only-
yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Well-
Why do you need that?
Well, I actually switched back to vaping, which is worse, but
I don't even know what you're talking about. I have TikTok shop and 2 Apple bills. I don't even
Oh,
have a
TikTok-
convenience store.
Wait, I don't know. Wait, is that your card or
yeah,
mine?
that's my card.
Oh,
I,
what are you getting on TikTok shop?
I don't know. I don't even remember, to be honest.
Dude,
oh,
TikTok
that was your sweater.
Oh,
It was just because it was on my phone already. It was easier to pay through
Ah,
TikTok
you
Shop.
can't pay off the balance. It's accruing interest and it's only going higher in balance. So we buy a fucking sweater. Fuck the sweater. It doesn't matter. You don't. This fear you have of being in this debt is not very real because you're doing nothing to address it. When I'm afraid of things, I address it. I'm so confused.
I tend to avoid it.
Which is also a stupid reaction to the fear. At least an immature one at that.
Well, it is what it is. But yeah, I guess
It is what it is. Listen, in terms of things you couldn't control, I will accept it is what it is. For things you could, f you. This is in your control.
I didn't understand it, so I
Learn.
stayed away
Google.
from it.
GPT. Budgeting class.
I don't know what GPT
Budgeting
is.
app. You know what Google is, though. You
Yes.
know what YouTube is. You're on it. Uh-huh. If you don't know something, you have more information than humanity has ever had literally in your pocket.
There's so much information, though. It's overwhelming.
You can make excuses as much as you want. It's you to learn. It's on you to learn. And if you don't, it's also on you. And I can't have sympathy for that. I really can't. Like, I'll have a little bit because I know it's anxiety inducing, but you got to push through that because it's your entire life. This is your kid's life.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, that's selfish of you. Pull up your Apple subscriptions. Let me see. And pull up yours too.
I don't even
Open your
have-
phones. Open your phones.
I don't have an iPhone
Open.
anymore, so I can't.
What do you have?
I have a Samsung.
He just got a brand new phone.
Well, open
Oh.
your subscriptions in Samsung
I
and
don't-
Google Play.
I don't even have any.
Maybe. We'll see. Ma'am. Okay, that's an Apple card.
Oh,
I don't even know where subscriptions are in this phone yet.
I didn't know that you could look them up.
Just Facetune for $60.
Facetune.
Yep, you're paying $60 for Facetune.
$60 for Facetune.
I think it's annual. Yep, you got Facetune. You're not on dating apps anymore, so I don't even know who you're trying to catfish.
No.
Play Store,
Oh, I know what
profile
that is.
icon in the top right, payments and subscriptions. I am being told from the one
What is it?
Android user in the office. Play Store, profile icon in the top right, payments and subscriptions.
Oh, okay. Subscription. Oh, it's a free trial.
I'm just gonna go ahead
till
and cancel that.
August.
Okay. Then what are fucking what
know
are these
what it's
Apple
for now.
purchases that you had?
When I had my iPhone, more than likely, when I had my
Yes.
iPhone,
What were they for?
what was the price? I don't.
$18.39 and $9.99. $9.99 is definitely a subscription.
Wise, our video camera system,
Yeah.
$18.99. I'm pretty sure that's
$30 in interest accrued in the last month, but you got $1 of cash back. Oh, guys are really beating the system. Here's your Apple card, 50311.
Mm-hmm.
So we really love Apple, huh, guys?
Yeah. I have no idea what I bought on.
Your balance actually went down. The one person who isn't looking at accounts. The first time she has her own card, it's better than any card you have. Good job, money guy.
she's the saver.
I'm the
TikTok
sa-
shop,
I'm the saver, yeah.
$35. Saver, but she doesn't know what money's happening. How do you save if you... Either way, you got $35.34 on TikTok shop. What was it?
I tried to bring her into the finances, but like I guess my miscommunication of explaining
I
it
know what that was.
made her anxious, so we just like argued instead.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
heard that
broke
already.
a pair of my sunglasses. I have really sensitive eyes.
Close them.
Well, you can't do that while you're driving, now can you?
Yes. It'll
No.
solve all these financial issues.
Okay.
Not without life
Kind of
insurance.
morbid, but no. Yeah, I don't have life insurance. My sunglasses broke, so I bought another pair on TikTok Shop because
Okay, well,
they
you
were going
lost
viral.
$6.54 of interest. Listen, if your anxiety can't handle you looking at an account, I'll connect you with a therapist at Soundermind. You get 3 sessions for free, so check it out. I think our audience does as well. This is a great resources that I personally use and love. Therapy. If you're too anxious to fucking look at an account, yeah, see a therapist. Who would have thought? Best Buy. Okay, well, I had Best Buy purchases on the fucking Amazon card, so what the fuck is going on with the Best Buy card at that?
Best Buy card is interest free. It's on a promotion.
$1,713.09. Yes, okay. I'm in $29 minimum monthly payment. So okay, here we go. Until
August.
August 23rd, 2025, and then
Yeah.
November 23rd, 2026. That one's a long time.
Yeah.
What did we get?
Washer and dryer and a MacBook.
Not you.
No, I mean we got the washer and dryer. I got the MacBook.
Use the washer dryer.
We did have a used washer and dryer.
Could get another one.
Well, ours was janky. It didn't work.
You fucking test it like crazy when you get it before you take it home. Just like anything else you get on Facebook Marketplace. But go around the
Getting a
website.
used washer
You must
is kind
meet
of
nice
gross.
people on Facebook Marketplace because
Yeah.
they do not let you do.
You have to go around the rich area. Hovering on the rich area, they're just trying to get rid of it. So they put on Facebook Marketplace and they'll just get rid of it. That's what you have to do. That's everyone. I thought everyone knew that.
Yeah.
Not Montgomery. Trust me, I know.
$201 of interest charged last year. Fees $129. What the f- is the fee? This card doesn't have an annual fee.
I don't know. I don't buy
That's like
anything
3 late
It
payments.
might have been, yeah.
3 late payments in a
Yeah.
fucking year
Yeah.
on one card. Yeah, what's your thoughts on this, girly?
I am finding out a lot of information, so I'm kind of getting frustrated.
Would you know this? If you don't pay off the balances by the dates, interest automatically hits. Back interest.
I don't know what back interest
Currently,
is.
$401 of interest has accrued on the $985 balance on this card. If it's not paid off by August, it'll be like $500, $600 of interest that is, boom, added to the balance like that. If it is not paid off in time.
Oh, you better get that paid off by August.
Well, maybe you too. You guys are married. You're
Well-
really going to let, no offense, him manage the entire finances? Look where you guys are.
Well,
You have to go at this together.
maybe
Maybe.
I'll take over. for a little
Maybe.
bit.
No, not take over. Together. Why are you guys doing this so weird?
It just worked out that way, I
Yeah,
guess.
I don't know. Maybe it's her personality.
No, it hasn't worked out.
No, I'm just saying the situation just worked out to where it's at.
Worked out for the worse.
I don't think think you get what I'm saying.
I
It
do.
just worked
I
into
do.
that situation.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
And I'm telling you it's not working. So change it! This is huge for financial audit. For a year now, my team and I have worked with experts to create what I truly believe are the 3 best educational programs in the financial space online. We have our budgeting program where I teach you how to create, manage, and revolutionize your budget and control your money. And then there's the investing program where I teach you to define what investing profile applies to you and your life, and then teach what specific investing strategies applies to you in that situation. And now finally, we have our debt program where I teach you the best ways to pay off debt, manage debt, and even take advantage of good debt. This has been a revolutionary project that we've been working on for over a year now, and just like over 10,000 people who've already taken our educational programs, you can now take advantage of all 3 of them bundled together at a 15% discount. I've heard from thousands of people now who've taken these classes and they've literally changed their lives for the better, and finally, you can too at a more affordable price. Head to calebhammer.com or click the link in the description below. You will not regret this. It's a crazy fucking concept.
I don't understand. I know we're supposed to do things together, but I don't understand how we're supposed to do it together if I don't understand and he doesn't understand and we fight all the time. So rather just
Talk me through
assign
the
it.
last fight. Tell me what happened. When was the last fight? What happened?
Like 3 days ago.
Okay, good. Talk me through it.
Yeah, she
I mean,
said-
not good. That it
Yeah, I
happened,
told him
but-
She said,
to
"Don't-
shut up
don't
and stop
talk
talking
about
about
finances
financials until we
anymore."
get here. I said I don't
What
wanna do
happened,
it.
guys?
He kept
Go
okay,
from the beginning to
he-
the end.
He sat. I literally just got home. He sat down and he was just like pulls out his fancy little MacBook and I was
Yeah, which you did not need. You could have got a PC for cheaper.
I got my MacBook for pretty cheap.
Then it's quite.
It's a MacBook Air. It's an M3.
Well, I guess it depends. If you're having a couple Chrome browsers open, you're fine.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty okay.
Well, what are you doing
No.
on it?
Work.
What work?
What
do you have to do?
I mean, it's mostly on the internet. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Exactly what I just said.
But I'm also doing spreadsheets and things like that. So and it
In
handles it
Google
fine.
Sheets?
No, Excel.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm sure that's fine. That's fine. You're not doing anything that's pushing it. So.
Anyways, he came home, tried to make a budget with me, and he was just like, we need to put this money from the box, which is another like a cash box that we keep for emergencies around the house.
Cash box?
Yeah,
It is literal cash.
Yes.
literal cash in our safe.
Okay. Keep going.
He said that we needed to take that and pay off this credit card, and then after we pay off that credit card, it needs to go into the safe so we won't touch it, and then we need to pay like out of the savings account on this other credit card, and then we just need to not do anything fun, which kind of made me upset because I mean she's gonna be a year old during the summer, and I wanted to take her to the zoo or
Oh, she won't remember.
no, but I will.
We'll have pictures.
I don't care.
That's
You'll
the
have a lot of
point.
memories.
Yeah, you'll have pictures. You can take pictures.
Pictures are great.
Yeah, and then you show them when they're older.
Yeah. Create a f***ing little green screen. Put zoo footage behind it. Take pictures of that. You'll be fine.
It's not fun.
Listen, no, it's not. I want you to go to the zoo. People are gonna think I'm like mean.
Well,
Saying
he
no zoo for 1-year-old. It's not that, guys. You literally are on the brink of getting f***ed financially,
Well, his
and
point-
your choices are only getting worse, and the finances are only getting worse. So, I don't care if the 1-year-old goes to a zoo, if it gets to keep a roof over their head for longer, if it gets a college fund, if it has food on the table reliably, if their parents are fighting their entire life because they can't have a conversation about finances, because the budgets are out of control, because the debt has spiraled into even worse. I don't give a if she saw the zoo at 1, if all those other things are in play. If they're not, zoo it up. But they're not. Well, they are. They're all in play. All the bad finances.
No.
Potentially to be the need to be responsible.
No,
Oh no!
he was bringing it up like every single day, and
And what did you say?
I just got tired of it.
What did you say to those responses though? Every single day.
What
What did she say?
She said, "I don't want to hear it. Don't talk about it. I don't want to
That's
talk
not
about
Every
it."
true.
single day, I don't want to talk about it. What do you think that's going to
No.
lead to?
No, I made a plan, and then like the next day, I would like make
do
a
you mean
plan
you
with
made a
him. Then the
plan?
next day,
Did she make a plan with you every day?
We
Yes,
came,
I
we
did.
came up with a general outline, and then I kind of specified it a little more in depth. the next day, and she just didn't want to talk about it.
No.
Yeah.
You switched the plan and like hopped onto something else first. And then, but I thought the plan was starting here. And you're like, no, we're going to start here. And that's what's confusing when you bounce back and forth, back and forth.
I was just weighing
Why aren't
options.
you being consistent?
I wasn't being inconsistent. I was bringing up other options. Which way works better for us to do?
But I
Were
thought
you
we had
asking or telling?
Well, I was
Telling.
asking. No, that's not true. I was asking. I said, do you think this would work better, or do you think this would work better?
Well, I have no idea. Like, you got to tell
So I
me
have
why.
a spreadsheet. It shows everything.
I don't, not really well versed on spreadsheets. And yours are confusing.
That's fair. I guess.
Actually, I will say it isn't.
Well,
You can't claim dumb on everything.
No,
You got to eventually
No.
learn something.
I am pretty smart, but
But you've claimed dumb on every topic
When
we've
it-
talked about.
when it comes to like math and money.
Yeah, but we can fucking learn. You just
Yeah.
have to put in effort. If you realize you're stupid on something, learn. When I realize I'm stupid on something that is impacting my life, I learn. At that point, it's your fault. You can't claim ignorance on everything forever. You can't be saying this at 50 that, oh no, there's a couple columns in a spreadsheet. My mind broke. You can't do that. That only holds weight for a few times. And then you fucking learn. You ask questions. That is not going to hold water forever, dude. At some point, that's a bullshit lazy excuse.
I'm learning now. So
Are you?
slowly but surely,
What are you doing?
trying to listen more to him.
Is she?
yeah, she's doing a lot better at listening.
Is he approaching it correctly?
That's something I'm working on.
Yeah,
I'm asking her.
Oh, sorry.
he's working on it.
What does that look like?
It means he has to allow me to ask as many questions as I want to get to a conclusion that I can understand rather than getting frustrated and just walking away.
Why do
Or
you get
giving
so
up.
frustrated when she asks questions?
He thinks I should understand it because I guess I have a degree and he doesn't.
You probably should at this point, if we're being honest, but you don't, so we need to deal with it.
Yeah. Well, it's I'm working on it.
Okay, well that's all you've said. Like, you have to answer the fucking question that I ask, so
Yeah.
I can have any kind of insight into this, so we can come up with a plan and whatnot.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna listen to her questions, and then answer the questions as she asked them. That's what I'm working on.
Not try to explain everything
Yeah.
all at once.
Yeah.
Going in by individual question, because when it kind of umbrellas it makes it difficult.
How do you learn other things?
Well, I'm very good at learning things that I'm actually interested in.
Well, yes, but your daughter's entire life is at stake, so time to become interested real quick.
Fair. I don't know. I'm very like book smart, and I
Good. Read a
study
finance book. Read a
and-
budgeting book.
I have an eidetic memory, so
Budgeting book.
a budgeting book.
Yeah, read one.
No one that's actually interesting.
Yeah. Oh, no, if I know one?
Yeah.
I like Brian and Bose. Speaking of the money guy, they have a good book. Millionaire Mission.
Because if it's a bunch of like big words that
What's a big word to you? I don't
People
know. Is
that
the word
don't-
budget big? Like,
no, it's not like when
I
I,
mean, they
say
keep
big
it pretty
words, I
grounded.
mean like in simple terms
Okay.
that like
I don't know.
everybody off the street can understand, you know?
It's hard to determine where you're at. I don't know. Slate. I didn't even seem like a Chase Slate card. I
That's
think.
mine.
This is yours?
Yes, sir.
So I'm confused. It's fucking late and no payment is made on it. But
It's
it
not
only has
late.
a $77 balance. Yes.
Oh no, I went up.
Yeah.
What the is this? This is stupid. It had a balance that could be paid off in the minimum monthly payment. So what the why is it late?
I guess I forgot about it. Listen, he
What's wrong
put
with auto pays? And don't you manage the finances? Why is
he
this?
organized.
That's
not
her
Chase.
card before we were like.
But
married,
you don't
so-
incorporate it into the pile? Why? So why do you have this super special unique card?
I think I had 2 late payments on it this year, actually.
Why do you have this super special unique card? Why don't you include it in the pile of everything else?
Because it's mine. It's in my name. It's
Yours,
not
yours.
his.
Yes, but why doesn't he? You can't have eyes on things that are in his name?
I don't have eyes on the Capital One because
Why? Why did you guys have eyes on the finances of the house? Not saying you have to fucking go through like, why'd you make this purchase? Why'd you make this
I don't know
purchase?
how we
It's
can
not
see
like
it
that.
all in like at once without like me sharing
No,
my
you just-
logins with him.
Yes, you
and-
guys just have to sit down and go through statements together, guys.
Oh, okay, I guess that would be smart.
Oh, who would have thought? That's why I'm glad, again, the budgeting app will do it all automatically for you. Yes, fees. Yes, interest. The year just started. First month fees and interest. Oh my, it's still going. Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
let me
$1,000
tell
out
you,
of savings.
I'm not
for
buying
a dog.
furniture from them again.
Yeah.
Couch was falling apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, my couch from them is falling apart. $1,000
Oh, that's
flat
not
is
good.
owed.
Yeah.
It's a very sticky couch, apparently.
Sticky?
I've heard.
Sticky couch? What does that mean? I don't
Something
understand.
Stupid. Someone said it was sticky after the cleaners just wiped off the dog prints.
Oh.
Oh,
People
your
are funny.
couch or my couch? That couch?
I don't know about your couch. Do
I was like, sorry.
you want to join the Sticky Couch Club?
No.
No, God, no. That sounds terrible.
That could be our crew.
I'm pretty positive our daughter has put sticky things on our couch.
You're a
She's
part of
a
the crew?
sticky baby,
Yeah.
so.
You're a part of the crew?
No,
guess
but if
so.
you use Windex instead of actual cleaner, it doesn't make it sticky.
I don't fucking boss my cleaners around. I don't. It wasn't sticky, even. I mean, that was the funny part. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. We are
It's a
going
tip.
off topic. We are going off topic.
Just saying. Windex.
All right.
$35 minimum monthly payment, $1,000 on Ashley.
That one.
7 years to pay off doing the minimum monthly payment, by the way.
No. We don't do the minimum payment on that.
Well, I didn't see a payment, but either way, if you did the minimum monthly payment, huh?
We just got it.
Yeah.
We just got the couch.
Okay. I'm saying if you only did the minimum monthly payment, it takes 7 years to pay off. That's all.
Huh.
That's
Okay. But if the interest is only deferred
For a year.
for a year as of 2 months ago. Yes. So, okay. At this point,
to pay it off before interest.
$85 a month.
Oh,
That's what we
okay.
have to pay.
okay, $85 a month.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's more.
Oh my gosh, what the f is that? Okay, so this is someone's credit card. What is this lending club?
That's my personal loan.
For the 18 cars.
That's for cars.
18 cars?
I've had
18
18
He has 18
Not
cars?
currently. Not currently.
Had.
But you have a personal loan still on them?
On a couple of them, yeah.
The fuck are you doing?
Uh,
If you were making a profit, the loan wouldn't be there.
Oh, when I say car flipper, I mean he goes through cars like flipping
I don't
the page
buy them
Then why
to
is there a
sell
loan?
them. I buy them to
to
have
get.
fun with them.
Great, so we have a $9,675 loan for fun.
Yeah.
You know how dumb that is when we have a child and all of our debts going.
that was,
You are the financial bad part of this relationship. All of your debt is substantially worse than her debt, even though she doesn't look at the money. You are the one holding back the boat. You are the anchor holding you guys in the middle of a fucking storm.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why do you get to be the person? That makes no sense. It makes no sense. It is a $286 minimum monthly payment for a personal loan for cars that probably don't even exist anymore. $9,675 balance. Stupid. Main payments for about a year on it, so you have like $1 trillion more to go. 60-month term. So what are you doing with the cars that exist now? What do you have now? Give me the status.
I have a
He has a
2017 Subaru WRX.
and
Sell?
I have a
upside down.
Jeep.
Still
Okay.
sell?
Oh, okay. What do I do with the negative equity?
Well, hold on. Is that your primary daily driver?
No, I have a
No.
work truck.
That
You
was-
still sell it.
That was for funsies.
Sell it and throw it at the debt, and you're just going to have to take care of the debt, but that at least gets it there quicker. What do you mean?
Well, I have negative equity on it. I still owe more than what it's worth.
I know.
So what do I do with the negative equity? I'd have to
You-
refinance it.
Yes, or you get a personal loan, or you work to pay it off. We save up amount of money to close it off. But
Yeah.
selling the car will get you there quicker.
That's just his car
Okay.
that's upside down. My car is upside
Oh,
down.
is
too.
that the only car?
No.
No, I have a
Then what
Jeep.
else is there that you have in your special little experiment?
Oh, that we no, that's the only car I have. The other one
So
is
he
hers.
surprised me with a Jeep,
You surprised her with a Jeep.
a brand new
yeah.
Jeep, Cherokee Laredo. It's a 2023 because I graduated college and we got married the next week. So it was
Yeah.
like a 2 for a
Oh my!
gift. Yeah, he
Is
traded
there
in
a
his
tab on
Mazda.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have that? Yes, I do. It's
Yeah.
right here for me. Luckily, this one's only a 6.7% interest rate. That's still not good. And after depreciation and everything, it's not really competing with the market. What's the interest rate on your personal loan?
19%.
Oh, 19% of fucking stupid upside down dumb me. That's so fucking stupid. $734 monthly payment on yours because it's inexpensive for your guys'
It's
income.
not in my name.
Huh?
It's not in my name.
Whose name?
It's in his.
Your debt's always the fucking worst. This is a Jeep. Huh. You ready for this, guys? Yeah, $42,698 and 79 cents, worth $25,000.
Yeah.
This is moronic. Moronic. And we have a kid that we can barely save anything for. That all their diaper purchases are going on debt. And we have a car that is worth half of what we owe on it. And then we have another bullshit car at a 20% interest rate. What is the payment period on this? Possibly.
Which one?
The term length on the Jeep.
2029, I think.
I'm gonna die. And you got this 2 years ago?
We refinanced.
We refinanced.
Oh! You refinance and it's still.
Good.
What is Lakeview?
It's our mortgage.
Oh, okay. 2.75% rate. This is the first halfway decent thing. This is actually a decent use of leverage. $188,067.45. What's the house worth?
240.
There we go. Okay. What did you put down on it?
0.
Okay. You just got lucky in the market.
Yeah, we did. Very
Yeah, and
timing.
his dad was a
Realtor.
realtor.
$1,484.32. Great rate.
Mhm.
We just filed
what's
for
your
a
daily
homestead
driver?
exemption.
Well, yeah, I do that every. So what's your daily driver?
My work truck, it's an F-150.
Do you own it?
No, it's a
The company
company
does.
truck.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you can't.
I can drive it
He
to
doesn't-
and from work.
Yeah.
Do you drive it for other things?
I'm allowed to take it to like the grocery store, but other than that, no.
So what do you use? A Subaru?
The Subaru.
So we
or
can't
her
sell
Jeep,
the Subaru.
or her Jeep. We'll
Can
use
you
her
use your
Jeep.
Jeep?
Yes.
Okay, then obviously, yeah, get rid of the Subaru. What's the Subaru worth right now?
Right now, 9,000.
Your personal loan is $9,675.
No, the personal
see.
loan is not for that car. I have a car loan for that Subaru. It's
The-
18,000.
The personal loan was for all of the.
Car loan?
Yeah.
That's the personal loan.
What?
The personal loan. and
No, personal loan is $9,675.
That's for
No,
that was for a different car.
That's for car after car after car after. He bought a 370Z.
That's a car that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
He sold it.
Oh, what's the $18,000 minimum monthly payment for this fucking stupid Subaru?
$489.
Interest?
I think it's 9%.
The money guy, 9%.
It's
Stupid. What's the payment term on this?
29.
And it's worth $11,000.
Yeah.
We're getting, but even still, that's so fucking stupid. And then we have a loan on a car that doesn't even exist anymore.
His friend got a
Stop
Subaru.
your addiction.
His friend got a Subaru after he did, so they kind of bounce off each other.
Yeah, you guys just goon together over the Subaru.
Yeah, they work
We're
together
car
too.
People.
You're people. This debt is going insane for cars we don't even have anymore.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And that's.
It's
I agree with you that it is stupid, and I told him so.
and she has no sway. You just do things without the care of the opinion of your life partner, the
Oh.
mother of your child.
All these cars were before we had planned on
That's a
having
lie.
a daughter. Like we had the car. I had the
She
car.
had the daughter 9 months ago, and then she was
Yeah, this
pregnant 9
was-
months before that. So
This is over 8
That loan.
years.
Yeah, that loan is the second one that refinanced the first one. So
so stupid. Okay, yeah, we have $3,400 in this checking account.
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, so we're getting energy drinks, Dutch Bros, energy drinks, Smart Financial. Oh, ATM withdrawal, $375. Where'd that go?
What?
What was the question?
$375 ATM.
We pulled out $375.
What's Smart Financial?
That's our bank.
Yeah, you did. Oh, you guys have no respect for the dollar. Energy drink, 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 Dutch Bros, Chick-fil-A, Sonic, energy drink, Taco Bell, energy drink.
Most of that's him.
Also, you took $625 out at the ATM. You don't know?
What was that for?
Energy drink, Little Caesars, Apple Cash shout out, Wendy's, Sheen, $259 of Sheen. Great.
It was right after I gave
Great
birth.
news. I don't care.
Well, your body changes a lot.
Yeah, you're also at home.
No, I had to go back to work.
So it was after maternity.
hmm
Okay.
I was 94 pounds pre-pregnancy, and I went up to 157. So that's a big change.
You were 94. You
Yeah.
were under 100.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Energy drink. Energy drink. Another $250 taken out from the ATM.
I have no idea what
It's
that
not.
is.
It's not an ATM. That's a wire. It's coming from. I
Okay,
think
it's
our
saying
in-
ATM withdrawal, but it's a wire?
Yeah.
Where's it going?
That the 1400 is it 1400?
250
250 is
twice.
Oh,
It
that's
says
our,
ATM withdrawal.
Our daycare.
Oh
Daycare.
yeah, yeah.
So it's $250 a week?
A week, yeah.
No, it's 240 a week.
No, now it is.
Oh, yeah. We
We
switched
just
daycares.
switched.
Sorry.
We
Nope.
just
Jake, who went through this, is telling me there's a separate charge for that. And these are ATM withdrawals.
No, I pull it out. The new
Cash?
our new banks, our newer daycare, it comes directly out of our bank
It's
account.
automatic.
But our
yeah.
old daycare we had to pull cash and pay
Are
cash.
you
We
in
switched
both
December.
daycares at the same
No.
time?
No, we
it
were
was
for the
it was a
first
time
half of
period where we
December.
switched.
Energy drink, Chick-fil-A. Guess what? You're getting energy drinks every second of your life. You're boofing at energy drinks
Mhm.
to wake up. Best don't. I don't know. It looks like a restaurant. Crazy Vapor. Yeah, let's die for our kid.
Yeah, we're working on quitting.
We're so it's both
So
of us.
I quit.
Did you guys
Smoking.
smoke cigarettes?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
Mm-hmm.
But I quit obviously because I got pregnant. I was doing really good keeping off the vape. But obviously being a new mom is stressful. And he said that he was going to quit with me, but he never did. He went to Zen's while I was pregnant. And then so that the vape wouldn't be in my face. And then he started vaping after I gave birth.
Oh
And
my
now he got me
gosh! For the
back
sake
on
of your
it.
kid, stop. Easier said than done. Read the
Mm.
books for them. Do what you join a group. Get the help you need. It's fucking crazy, guys.
I don't
Come
think
on, you have a
it's-
kid now. You're only not setting them up for financial failure. You're setting them up for failure because you're gonna die. Dutch Bros, energy drink. McDonald's, energy drink. You're gonna have a heart attack too. Target, you never really know. Dutch Bros, Goodwill, yeah,
That
could
was
be
for
okay.
Christmas.
Because I know they size up real quick. Well, it's for Christmas, great.
White
Golden Corral, energy drink, Raising Cane's, Taco Bell, Target, you never really know, McDonald's, energy drink, Chick-fil-A. We have debt that is going up, except for hers, kind of. No, yours did because you were late, too. Oh, here's your debt.
It was
the
an
other
honest
car.
mistake.
Jeez, it was at 19,000, by the way, not 18. So let's add an extra 1,000 to the debt counter. For f***'s sake, guys, what a hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 debts. What a hole you guys have dug yourself. And I know I say any hole will do, but not this. This is horrible. You have a degree
I do.
in,
Sociology, and I minored in human services.
you're not using it.
I am. It's hospitality. I wanted to go
You?
into hospitality or HR.
I didn't go to college.
No student loans?
No student loans. I cash flowed.
Okay. If you guys want a certificate through Course Careers for any raises and resume strengths, let me know. I can gift you guys a Course Career certification. You can go through their free course. That's what our audience usually does to get placed in a course that makes sense to them.
What is it called?
Course Careers. It's a certification website. They're really helpful to a lot of our guests and audience.
Okay, let's get your budget. Again, we spent $2,200 more than we made on a monthly basis. Kill me now. And I'm putting in that $85 minimum monthly payment in order to pay that Ashley furniture off in time. Oh, these personal loans and car loans are destructive. Not including the house, your minimum monthly payments. Oh,
Are you okay?
$1,873. No, because you guys are dying. Mortgage, we know, is $1,484.32. So our debt is over $3,000 on a monthly basis. Income $6,354. So 50% of our money goes to debt alone. What about utilities on a monthly basis? What do we got?
$400.
Is that including the internet?
Yes.
Gas, vroom, vroom, drive, both of you combined.
$120.
You sure?
Combined?
My gas is paid for by my
Oh,
company.
yeah.
Car insurance.
I've never-
$286.
Phone bill.
$155.
For how many lines?
5 promotions. They add a line.
He likes
promotion.
to get new phones over and over again. That's the reason why he
You
has
get
a
the
new
phone
phone.
cheaper.
150. Yeah. Okay. Well, dude, I would just be doing again. I always talk about it. Just you can get the cheaper option. There's always a cheaper option today for the same quality. The one we talk about is helium. $15 a month. T-Mobile towers. This is so fucking stupid. When those are paid off, switch and stop being an addict on cars and phones. So stupid. Necessary food for you guys and the baby. Baby's on goat milk. Let's see.
And baby food. She started solids.
And baby food. I think we could do $800 a month. Might be a little high. Adjust it. You guys are meal prepping, cooking, using the cookbook down here. Oh, it's not a shot. Use our cookbook that comes with the premium version of the budgeting app. Okay? Use that. Meal prep.
I'll
cook.
try my best.
Cook. Try your best. F you for
I
your
don't
kid.
like meal prepping.
I don't give a. I don't care what you like. You probably don't like lung cancer either, but guess what? You're not stopping smoking. So, TP fund. Anything else you need to survive? This goes for kid as well. $150. Now, what is the monthly cost of childcare?
$1,000. Oh, it's $960. It's $240 a week.
$960. Medical, healthcare. Anything ongoing monthly?
No.
Okay, I am not putting your vape and cigarette into here. I don't like that. Any
That's
pets?
Okay.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah, we have 2
What?
dogs.
Age?
One's 13, one's 3.
Health of the 3-year-old?
Very good. Yeah.
Good. $40 for pet insurance. Pet food on a monthly basis, how much?
We buy one
70.
big bag. So
70?
Well, that's for 2 months, so probably like
Okay, so I'm going to do
45.
35.
Yeah.
Cool. What else needs to be in your budget that I don't have?
savings.
no,
We-
that's it.
That's it.
No, in your monthly, in your
Oh.
necessities.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
think you about covered it there, bud.
And I mean, I'm giving you guys no wiggle room, and we always know there's going to be extra something or something less because we do a pretty conservative version while we're here. Maybe not in the grocery budget for you guys. You can probably do that a bit less, but TP fund might need to be like $50 more. But either way, literally, what we have here, guys, is an extra $55.55 a month. So, not including your mortgage. I mean, just as an example to see how dire the situation is, it's going to take you 1,428 months to pay off your debt.
How long is that?
I'll tell you. It's going to take you 119 years.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think we'll live to see that.
Yeah, your debt's only going up and you're adding late fees, making the situation worse. Do that a few more months, guess what? Minimum monthly payments are going to eat up that extra 55 and you guys are going to be negative on a monthly basis.
It's a lot of years.
Do you have? I mean, I feel like 800 is quite a bit for groceries. We don't.
I think it might be as well, but I think your TP fund of 150 might be a little small.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
they're going to offset each other.
Okay.
Diapers are expensive, so
Yeah.
And there's usually, again, we do conservative in terms of keeping you tight, but sometimes we boost some of the categories because we know there's going to be extra stuff somewhere that we are not taking into account yet.
Okay.
Extra $55 a month, guys. I don't think we're at the situation of needing to go through bankruptcy. You can. I don't think we need to. You don't really get any behavioral learning from there, so I'd rather you at least pay off debt for a while before you go through bankruptcy and learn the habits first. The reality is, Can you pick up more hours?
Not without
Can
taking.
you pick up more hours?
I mean, I could get like a weekend job.
Now, if we can bring an extra 500 hours a month, this still takes forever. It still takes forever. But of that, an extra, if we have net, let's say 500 hours a month, still takes 158 months to pay off, but that's obviously better. 13 years would be better, but I mean, bankruptcy would be quicker and offer your credit by then. It's going to be difficult, guys. Essentially, to make this work without going through bankruptcy is either letting things go to collections, hope they don't come after you in small claims or in court or in anything whatsoever, your credit, or your credit through going bankruptcy. I don't really want you to do that because you don't learn any behavioral issues that got you here in the first place, or you need to bring in an extra 1,000 hours net through raises, through new jobs, through second jobs, through evening jobs, through morning jobs, whatever it is. 1,000 hours net, pay this off in 6 years or so. That we can do. And of course, it'll snowball, but I'm also not taking into account interest, so that usually offsets it.
Okay.
This is a pretty brutal situation, and you're only allowing it to get worse, and you're allowing Christmas to be a reasonable reason why. Thinking you'll pay off your minimum monthly payments is a reasonable reason why, even though you've proven to yourself that you can't. Not willing to address it because we're anxious about it. This is where it's led us. 2 lifetimes to pay off our debt. 2 lifetimes. It's time to go bring in more money and sacrifice everything. Because your child's future depends on it. Your child can be raised in a house with financial security by the time they are 8 years old with a fully funded emergency fund, no bad debt. Only debt being the mortgage, which is a good mortgage. And mom and dad getting on track for retirement. And you're going to play a catch-up game at that point, but that is okay. We can do that. She can know that at 8 years old when she's actually experiencing life. Right now, the zoo does not matter. Her growing up in a good house that is financially stable or her parents are together is what matters. You guys have that choice and it begins now. Spending within a budget score, 0 out of 10. Debt score, no collections, but horrible debt. Look how long it takes to pay it off, 1 out of 10. Emergency fund, well, obviously, of the $3,000 sitting in there right now, I'd take the $2,000, I'd throw it at a debt. That helps pay off about a card and a half.
The cash box
even
too.
2 cards. Huh?
The cash box too.
How much is in there?
Almost 2,000.
Yeah, take that. Maybe you guys can pay off 3 cards. That speeds up the process decently, okay? It's still going to be the $55 is still going to, at that point, you'll probably have an extra $150 to throw towards that. So $200. So maybe we brought it down from 150 years to 75 years. I don't know. It's still not great, but bringing that $1,000 a month in the helps. Emergency fund. So because of that, you started it, but you have to throw it towards the debt. But I'll give you a 2 out of 10 to be generous, especially since it's sitting in a checking account doing nothing anyway. Retirement. I didn't see retirement.
We don't.
Maybe 30s, no retirement. 0 out of 10. Real estate. This one's actually pretty good. Got an equity position. We're a little nervous, probably paying some PMI, but good equity position. Great interest rate. Pretty happy they're going to give you a 7 out of 10 just because you're likely paying PMI on it.
Our PMI should drop off pretty soon.
They should, and I'll move it up to an 8 when it does.
What's a PMI?
Okay, and that is going to be a Hammer financial score, 2 out of 10. Yes, because you didn't put anything down or on a conventional loan less than 20%, you have to pay insurance on it for the safety, essentially, of the lender on the loan. Okay, so 2 out of 10. A lot of work to do. Guys, make sure to join us in the financial audit post show right after this. Link is in the description below. We always get something extra that I was not able to find or something crazy that we couldn't talk about on the main because it'll get us demonetized and we can't have that. And make sure you download the Simpler Budget app today and get your 2 weeks free trial. Check it out. It's worth it. I promise. See you in the post show. You just blamed all the cars that you can't control on him. Yes. Sounds like this birthday party is something he cannot control.
I want to go all out for her birthday. I never had a
birthday
birthday party.
She won't remember!
But I will. That's
I don't give a about your memory. I care about your kid more than your memory. Is that controversial? To be clear, your desire for this memory is more important than your kid's future.
Yes, it is.
And that was a real answer. That was a real answer. To watch the financial audit post show, click the join button below.